Indian wanderer who perceives the world through vibrant color spectrums, and with this gift, she protects her new home, Numaya, by revealing hidden weaknesses of Luhyas and Yoni. And she was born as a guardian and a warm companion. And she likes to eat a lot, Arashi.
Sounds like my kind of guy, my kind of person. Well, the Bimala comes from the Sanskrit Bimala, meaning pure. And I like that, dude. Sanskrit is a very fascinating language, honestly. Some people still know how to read it, by the way, which is mind-boggling to me. If you've seen the characters, it's confusing, man. Bimala reminds us it's okay to see things differently. Oh,
There you go.
interesting.
So for those of you guys out there with a different perspective, you know, it's okay. It doesn't make you weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Bimala. W Bimala, man.
What do you think that other people won't agree with you on?
Anything that regards facts and truths. Yeah. I think people are kind of allergic here in this country.
Okay.
I mean, the truth hurts, man.
I was expecting something like a little more simple, like
Oh, right.
you like fries with ice cream or something.
Oh,
No. Okay, that maybe the people
it's
got my
good.
back on that. No.
It's
No.
good, guys.
how about chocolate in the chocolate milk in your instant noodles? Shout out LaFell.
That's weird.
Okay, LaFell.
But hey, Bimala teaches us that it's okay to see things differently.
And that's why we are not Bimala, right? Like this is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I like that, being so open, being so like Bimala, the character itself, it's so good, but also it's a fictional character because in real life, it's very rare to find this kind of person. But hey, W Bimala and is it Tabete? Because hey, so creative. Look at the design. I really like the design, Arashi. I like
Big
that
sword.
But I
Hey.
wonder why is there a bell on her tail?
Oh.
Wouldn't that be like if she's actually trying to attack someone? Wouldn't that be distracting? Wouldn't that give down cues?
Maybe
Is
that's
she
the
a
idea.
warrior? Oh, yeah, she's a wanderer, not a warrior, right?
But she's a modern. Cause she has a phone. She has a smartphone. And she's playing MLBB.
Wait, you're right. She has a
What?
phone.
So
Wait.
it's like, now we get into deeper questions. The plot thickens a bit.
Well, that's the
I like
idea, bro.
Marcel, though.
She'll swing your sword, and then she'll ring the bell on the other side. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Maybe
While
the
playing
bell
Mobile
is
Legends.
to waken spirits. Because she's a guardian, right?
Ah. He was born as a guardian. You're right. You're right.
You're right. And
And a warm companion, bro.
yeah,
A warm companion.
her new home is Nomaya. Yeah.
She could
Numaya.
be your warm companion.
Do you need a warm companion, Arashi?
I think she's meant to be everyone's warm companion.
Oh.
By
I
the
don't think
way-
there's anything exclusive about Bimala.
No, I just figured that maybe he would need one.
I think he's more of a Starla guy.
Oh, okay.
Rashi, are you more of a Starla guy or a Bimala guy?
Starla.
Yeah, Starla's the girl
other
with pink
one.
hair, the girl with pink hair. The
Must have missed the details on that character.
There, behind you, look. The one with the pink hair,
Ah, yeah.
right?
On the right
Is
side.
that more?
She reminds me of Beatrix.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's true.
Interesting.
Matrix.
Yeah,
So answer the question.
she seems a bit more my speed, yeah.
Ah.
You know him well. You know him well. More of a Starla guy.
You know my
But-
favorite?
Oh.
This little Gato Kacha guy. Look at him. He's so derpy. Look at that. Look at this guy. This guy right here. You see him?
Where?
Yeah, Gato Kacha.
No, right-
Look on your screen.
It's on the screen.
This guy. He's so derpy.
That's Gatot Kaka?
Yeah, that's Gato. Look, I'll move to the side a bit. Look, that's Gato. He's just
Oh, he's
with
so
a derpy
cute.
face. I like that guy.
He's cute.
If Gara was a pufferfish.
Ooh, what would Arashi look like as a pufferfish?
Like that,
That's an interesting question.
but without the mustache.
Yeah, because I can't grow a proper mustache, bro.
Oh, you can?
I grow one of those like Chinese seafood
Yeah,
mustaches.
same, man.
Oh, really?
The catfish, the dragon.
Wait, I can't see properly. Do I need to zoom in?
Maybe you can just search it up. That works too, But hey, if you want to
Really
zoom in on that
zoom in?
amazing phone that also has liquid cooling inside, built in, officially unleashed as well, go and scan the QR code down below because what Eternal's holding is the Infinix GT50 Pro. And you can see it's not just a gaming phone. It's not just a phone.
That's a zoom.
Performance. It is a phone that captures everything. So if you're into content creation, you're into gaming, if you're into anything that requires a mobile phone, that's the best in the business. Infinix GT50 Pro, only rivaled by the other Infinix products.
Dude, that's a bit too HD, man. Wow.
That's actually insane.
That's the video. That's the
Bro,
photo I showed the viewer.
there is an uncomfortable amount of detail, dude.
That's crazy. I don't want to look at that. Oh,
I want to make it the
delete,
wallpaper.
Nah, delete that photo, man.
oh man, well,
How do you make it
guys,
the wallpaper?
it's officially unleashed. Scan the QR code down there if you want the easy way. If you want the hard way, then just search it up. You know, you'll find it anyways. Infinix GT50 Pro, nothing's difficult with that though.
What are you doing?
I made it the wallpaper.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
She made Arashi's
Oh, no.
facial hair the wallpaper.
Whatever's left of it.
Whatever's left of it.
Amazing. W Infinix.
Man. I'm still shook that there's a bit too much detail, honestly.
It's actually crazy how detailed that is. Because it was a zoom. Did you get closer or was it zoom?
It was a zoom.
It was zoom. Like,
Wow.
yeah, you can see the follicles and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't get that kind of quality with other phones.
I don't think you should.
Point taken.
If you're
Specifically for Arashi's facial hair.
for Arashi's facial hair. Gani would love that phone.
To zoom in into what?
Arashi.
Oh.
All the time. He would just zoom in into Arashi.
I mean, Ghani's a
Not
zoomer.
Stefan?
He's a zoomer? Oh, Sheffin would
Sheffin
love
does
this phone. Especially when the Infinix Zone
Yeah.
cam shows up.
Dude, he's in the building, like, whoa.
You know, yesterday, he saw a few girls and
Okay.
he couldn't finish a sentence.
Are
he
you
was
serious?
talking and then the screen changed and he was like, and we called him out for it. Yeah, me and Aldo, we called him
No
out.
way.
Yeah.
Caught in 4K like
Caught in
that?
4K.
Stefan, come on.
Caught in
That's crazy.
4K.
Jeff,
It's been like
Oh, man.
5 seasons already.
CITB, man. CITB.
There's a reason why CITB is a thing, man.
Jeffin's in the building.
Straight facts.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. I'm still thinking about this matchup though. It
Yeah.
can't go 2-0. Do you think they might swap you back in?
That would be
Nah,
crazy.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Let's find out. No, it's tricky.
It's still tricky. All right.
All right. Well, again, they had some success. I don't know, Mirko, weigh in on this. Like, they were able to get the gold lead back, but Altrigo always had it, you know? Considering the composition, right? Would you say they were mission accomplished or like mission not really?
For EVOS?
For EVOs, yeah.
Not really. I mean, mission accomplished should always just be the win, right? At the end of the day, even if you have glimpses of brilliance, that's never enough. We learned it the hard. I mean, you learned it the hard way.
No, the pain.
But you know, that's something that they gotta fix. They gotta fix it. I guess for them, they expected the fix to be
Yeah.
tricky, but it doesn't look like it's the case right now. I agree with Aetherna. I think the responsible take of having few in the lineup feels better, but I also wasn't here. I don't know. Did they overreact too much on the 2 losses they suffered last week is the question now that I want to ask you guys. Because they lost, sure, but it was against Onyx and BTR last week.
Exactly. You know, it's to be expected, right? You know, RRQ themselves, they're also playing against Bigatron and Onyx soon, right? Like, you know, it's understandable. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Say something.
Emails need a win right now. I'm thinking about, again, the few and tricky move, because for Evos, they don't really have the best track record of, imports, right? So this is definitely going to cause a few problems if Evos do lose here today. Like, people are gonna voice out their opinions.
For sure.
Considering Few is a 2-time world champion and all.
I mean, there must be a reason for the swap, right?
For sure. Tricky probably did better in scrims. There's
Exactly.
no way they would play Tricky.
That's what they always say. He's been doing better in scrim.
That's
So,
why, like,
Considering, okay, I mean, regardless of how Evos have been performing, they are still standing in a 2-time lose streak, right? So maybe Evos are looking to swap things out, switch things out. Maybe they don't want to just rely on Albert and just rely on Adelan for the damage. Maybe they're looking for a mid laner that's also equally as aggressive or equally as capable of making these crazy plays. It could be risky. It could be
that a new player?
gambly.
risky, a new player?
No.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I also do think it's kind of weird. But I'm just thinking about ways to rationalize the decision making behind Evo.
Again, especially because of who they lost to, right? And how they looked in the loss. It didn't look bad at all. Everyone were showering them with quite a few compliments, if I recall correctly. So definitely a weird move. And if it is really a scrim thing, that's just why. Like the scrim results matter for sure, but like it's not the whole picture, right? You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
So I guess we'll see about the big picture as we get into the drafting phase for game number 2.
Spinning
Random
rivers.
draw. Flying clouds.
Broken walls.
What?
Dang. 2 times in a row, broken walls?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So, do EVOs stick to the same draft? I think if Harley Phobia's fanny ban again, right? They go for the Suyo first pick, dude.
Oh, there's a fanny ban now.
Yeah. What did they ban earlier?
It was Harley Phobia's Lucian.
Oh, okay, they're gonna pick Lucian then. They're gonna give the Suyo over to Alter Ego. Okay.
All right, let's see if that is the way to go here. Because, again, Alter Ego have options. But I guess now with the Sushin in the picture, there's more flexibility for Evos, right? They're not really as transparent for Alter Ego.
It should just be the Suyo pick here. Then you go for...
Go Marcel. Ignore Marcel.
I think for Alter Ego, you ignore Marcel. Maybe you pick up Hilda together with the Suyo again.
Okay. What do you think, Arash? Hilda or Marcel?
And the Hilda gives immediately a bit more impact, right? Especially with the high pace that both teams are trying to go for. The Hilda makes a bit more
Wait.
sense.
Sorry. Where did Blue go?
We saw the glue yesterday. It's still a pretty good pick. It's just... It really depends. It's kind of a skill thing, you know? If you're really good on glue, then you can utilize it. Oh, they just go for the natural counter and green first. All right, they'll hide the Hilda.
Cool. Again, they can wait.
What?
Whoa.
Oh
Rin!
my God.
Oh my goodness, Rin.
He's gorgeous.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
I guess, you know, usually it'll be girl support girl, but I don't know if that's even the... Is he Gorgon?
He said Poppy Poppy Boom.
He said Poppy Poppy Boom. Shout out to Yasu. He also
That's
said
so
Poppy
cute.
Poppy Boom at the M5 World Championship.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
But dang,
He was a pioneer.
Rin.
W Rin.
Yeah, is that really a W?
Yeah?
He's a man of sheer will, let's put it that way.
Oh.
Baxia, Harith. They're trying to raise the tempo even more, I think.
Yeah. So do Alter Ego pick up the carry? Early on, there's already a Eve there to shred. The carry does well against the Harith, will do well against the Baksha as well. Or do they just pick up a roamer for mid-prio?
Like a Khalid.
Glue! Like a glue
Oh,
against
the-
the Baksha. Oh my goodness.
The glue works so well here, you're right. Oh boy. Alter Ego taking their time here though. If they don't want to go for the glue, yeah, I guess it's just mid-prio, right? Mid-prio seems to be the big contest here from both teams.
Or what Miracle mentioned earlier, right? They go for something that can shred the Baxia.
It's the glue.
Okay.
All right. Glue is still very good mid-prio too, by the way, so...
Yes.
Oh boy.
So Alter Ego just ban out Kalea, and then they ban out... Do they even need to ban out? I think just for safety, ban out Kalea and the Khalid.
Alright.
I was gonna say either Cho or Khalid, but they gotta choose one, obviously. But take away the mid-prio heroes.
I think the Khalid is a bit more annoying because they don't really have a lot of crowd control for Alter Ego, right? They have some, but no real ways to really force the Khalid to not use a quicksand guard.
Yeah.
For Evos, Granger ban for understandable reasons, but is there a curveball available for Alter Ego here?
I think the curveball would be they take the Alish/Uranus away from Evos with a carry as well. Or if the carry gets banned here, then the Moskov.
Right, Moskov angle.
Claude, Moskov, those two blinkers.
This macro play, late game play for Alter Ego, but then that will allow them to have some late game insurance while still being able to contest the early objectives.
Yep.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I am sovereign of
Oh, Obsidia.
That could work too, yeah.
With
Evos are
full
building
RP
towards...
respect.
Exactly. So Evos are definitely looking for the Arlet pick. Oh, Alter could also snatch that away. Yeah, the Arlet works really well for Evos. They need a damage dealer as well, physical, right? They only have Harith right now on the Juice In, so... Dang.
Can Alter Ego take it away?
They can. They can also take the Alice. It really depends on what they want right now, because both work.
I think the Alice makes a bit more sense if they're concerned about the sustained game, right? Between the two. Go for the Claude first though.
Safe option first. Get Nino a winning lane up top.
Yes,
Put
sir.
the Claude in. Not a bad lane either against the Harith, by the way. Just survive. So Evos are forced to make the move first. They're forced to reveal their cards. And it's very hard. I think for me, I would go Alice in XP to deal with the glue as well later on. But then you would have too much magic damage. That's the thing.
Oh, you're right.
That's the dilemma right now.
You
So they
go
might just go
lapu-lapu?
exactly. Lapu Arlet makes more sense if they're thinking about the physical.
Because if they want to dive onto the Eve as well, I think they would get, benefits from a lapu-lapu pick.
Yeah.
And then the Lapu makes a lot more sense. You can drop the glue as well with the Wivas Fighter. You can heal with the blobs too. Along with that though, like, they definitely need more engage, perhaps? Yep, Leo more.
Oh, Baksha roll. They pull
roll.
a sneaky one on us. They flex the Baksha in Rome against the glue. I believe it... Leone played the Baksha roll.
Yeah. It was Leone. So now Alter Ego just need to answer the same question. What do they want to put in the EXP lane for Nino? I mean, like, I hope it's not something like a Uranus.
I think it is. It's against Lapu Lapu too, right? I think it can be, but
Esme?
if not Arlet. No, I don't
no-
think Esme, because you need something else. Like the Esme here against the Baksha. The Uranus also struggles against the anti-regen early, but at least Alice and Uranus have more ways to escape.
I hope it's Alice because there's more playmaking, no?
Could be Arlet if they want pure playmaking still. They have CC. Oh,
Okay.
Wow, okay.
oh, this is actually also a very, very good pick. I can't believe I forgot about the Terizla. Yeah,
Is this the first time Nino's picked up the Terizla?
yes. I believe it is the first time.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
think
really
about the drafts, Rash?
I think Alter Ego has a bit more of a straightforward approach here. If EVOs want to win, they have to do what Alter Ego were doing at the end of game 1 and make the fights confusing. Otherwise, Alter Ego, it's a pretty done deal, man. Penalty zone into a full engage.
That's true. You agree?
I agree. Alter Ego have what it takes. They have a very good composition. The Suyo against Leomord again, a winning matchup. And to build on top of that, Terizla can really stop the Leomord around these neutral objective fights.
Okay, we'll see. Lineup rating looks like it's going to be favoring Alter Ego once again, just like in game number 1. And right now, the three face masks are looking to secure their third win streak in a row here in MPL ID Season 17, leg number 2. Can EVOS be the answer to prevent that from happening?
Let's see how this one plays out, man. EVOS has to be double careful with the distance management against a Terizla, against a real-world manipulation. So many engaged tools, but they have forced out the flicker from Alex, so small victories there.
Yeah. Airline leashed earlier, so he's gonna be kind of late into the lane. RP tried to deny him that XP, that gold from the minion, but he just walked in.
Early game, it's still very much possible. And again, I think for EVOs, they have to be careful because, especially for Key on the Baksha, when they're on the when they're aggressing, that's fine. But when they want to escape, right? If that Baksha gets caught in a penalty zone in a real manipulation, it's not really that straightforward for Key to get out. Which is why I guess he went for the revitalize. But again, he's doubling down on being able to win in the early game. Might just work.
Has to flicker. He does flicker, but it's off angle. Oh, not enough to get him away. A big shank by Albert, and this time it's EVOS who capture first blood.
This is a really good start for the White Tigers here in the early stage of the game. They're setting the tempo. They're also eliminating potential issues with a Terizla being picked up by Nino. If he gets that snowballing, it's going to be quite difficult, especially later towards the game. They're looking for another one.
Yeah, they know Alec doesn't have flicker. Albert on the steed. Stunned up by Yazuki. Alec gets a dash away, actually. Good save by Yazuki.
The foot's on the other shoe, man. EVO's trying to get some payback for game number 1. Alter Ego don't really seem to be in position to contest. But without a revitalize on Key, this might be the moment actually for Alter Ego to try and do something sneaky.
But Alter Ego seems to be clearing a lot quicker, right? But it feels like he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to him. Triki's going to be left in the lane. Going to actually leave it. He's going to lose some gold there as they focus back on the new scroll objective.
Albert no ult. Phantom Steed, it's back up already, but a penalty zone locks him down. Luke gets a kill, but now he's going to be caught inside of the RWM, man. He has to flick around, and now blazing duet from RP with the soul sever of Yazuki, plus the orange buff as well.
That's a level 4 power spike of Alter Ego, right? If EVOs were able to control the early game, it's because most of the heroes don't really rely on it. Zushin does really well pre-level 4, but as soon as Alter Ego hits that level 4 with Ijume, even Arfi as well as Nino, that's when things might be able to turn around for Alter Ego.
Man, with all those big ultimates, it's almost a given they will get a bit of an advantage in that fight. EVOs I have to find moments where Alter Ego have their skills on cooldown or really outmaneuver, out-rotate Alter Ego. But as of right now, at least, they're doing a good job, Alter Ego, of denying EVOs those windows where there'll be easy ganks. And look at Albert here, trying to steal back some camps. Good proactive moves here.
Wow,
Ooh.
RP gets it with a basic attack in skill 1.
Okay.
Calculations.
It gives him a little bit of an edge, I suppose, at this point in time, considering they do have to figure a way to shut that down.
Is that a Sky Piercer Suyo on the way here
Yep,
for
it
Yasuke? Oh man, he was already crazy without.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a very aggressive flicker by Alec. Good reaction by Tricky with the Crimson Beacon. Now RP with the Blazing Duet, zoning Airline away, even through the Zaman Force. Uh-oh. Oh, he's mobilized, yeah. Raksha. Oh, mounted as well. He pops in the Revitalize, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take him to survive here. Oh, wait a second. He brings him under turret. Alec still gets the kill, but Alec is in a very rough spot. Albert should be able to get the trade, and yes, he does. Tricky gets a kill on the other side. RP has the flicker.
And in the end, that's going to be a 2-4-1 trade in favor of EVOS. Albert as well, back on the Leopard again here, game number 2, doing work as well.
Bit of an overstay there too. Tricky finally rotates around, gets the pickoffs as this duel here from the EXP lane.
Yep, good zoning on Nino, good damage on Nino. Izuke nowhere near. Nino gonna be stunned up by the shield unity now. Bring Turtle over to Albert, penalty zone, locks him down inside of the RWM, and Key will be the soul sacrifice.
But that's a 1-for-1 trade. Neutral objective for Key. I think it should be worth it for EVOS, no?
Yep, very much worth it for EVOS. They recovered from the initial setback. They punish Alter Ego and they get the neutral objective as well. By all means, Alter Ego hasn't lost the tempo just yet. And again, despite having some setbacks, they've always found ways to stay in the lead just by a little bit. But this time, EVOS are actually on a very little goal lead here. So maybe things are going better for them this time.
That's why I feel like in that previous team fight, it was very smart, right? EVOS did their best to cut down Nino to low health, and then Nino seems to be confused as to what to do. Does he go for the team fight? Does he still go for the penalty zone? And when he did hit the penalty zone, it only landed onto Key. Luke was caught, but he was way too tanky, and nobody really could follow up on that damage. So the timing has been good for EVOS, and now when we're looking at economy, it's still very 50-50.
That's true, but again, Alter Ego has more chase potential. They have more ways to threaten the members of EVOS. As you can see, they're actually having a lot more freedom to rotate around through the river. And EVOS, especially Albert, he's forced to really path around the danger zones, which might give Yasuke slowly but surely just a little bit of an XP advantage.
They're pushing once again. Things have quieted it down quite a bit. Actually, both teams don't seem to be looking for any certain rotations. He seems to be still caught in the enemy jungle. Is he looking for a pick? Is he trying to prevent Airline from getting picked off?
I think that's mainly it. There's no real way for Key to be proactive right here. I think his real job is to just soak up damage with the Revitalize. So when things are slow like this, he just wants to make sure that the gold lane scales well. No cheeky dives are orchestrated by Alter Ego. Now that the turtle is up though, he's definitely looking for more ways to be annoying to Alter Ego.
Well, for Hijime. Good respect there. It is a very good trade for EVOS. We're gonna go straight for Key. Alec doesn't have to fully stack mount just yet. Penalty zone right inside of the RWM as Albert goes in over on the turtle. It's still a dash over. Albert winning it. In the end, the mount doesn't matter. Albert just rides as Erlan takes Blue down. Off angles of Monforce, unfortunately, but it's still enough for Erlan to get a double. Key, shield unity, RP. What? Yasuke gets a kill back, a trade at least.
Okay, Yasuke picks up something in return, but all in all, it was still a 3-4-1 trade, and EVOS still pick up the neutral objective. EVOS gonna utilize that momentum to try and take this mid-tier turret, and at this point in time, I don't think Alter Ego will be able to defend this one.
We'll lose it, so that's a great avenue of rotations to match Alter Ego from EVOS. But man, it seems like Alter Ego, they did the same play, but they lacked the damage. So EVOS just walked through it and collected the kills. That moment in the mid lane though, where Arfi just got shield unity, like that was definitely interesting. You might have underestimated the burst potential coming in from EVOS.
What was he doing?
He just didn't. Oh, penalty zone. Luke, as a Bravest fighter, will get away.
Oh,
He'll deny this wave. There's no way they hit this turret. Oh, wait! Luke used his resource a bit too early. Yazuke! Oh my goodness, Luke! He gets away with a flicker. Yazuke! Still gets the Sky Piercer stack in the end. He's on a killing spree. RP. Oh man, Key's waiting for the BMI. RP uses it in the end, but EVOS at least here, they'll be able to get a tier 2. RP walks up again. Never mind. RP clears it out with Alec backing him up. Almost fully stacked on Key. It's going to be the all-in as Alec goes for the mount, perhaps. Very soon, Key pops in Revitalize. Alec thrown back by the Lantern Flare, and nope, not even necessary for the mount. It's just a kill given over to the Sky Piercer of Yazuke.
Okay, so how many stacks is he sitting at right now? I mean, it should be racking up at this point, and all the while EVOS were looking for that trade in the top side of the map. Alter Ego, they were able to push in that bottom side, so they get a turret out of that.
EVOS got a turret on the top side too, though. Yep. So overall, it's still somewhat equal, but right now, Alter Ego have prio. They saw Albert show up on the bottom lane here. They don't have enough damage, though, to burst down the Lord. Not without risking EVOS catching them, especially with the Shield Unity coming through from Key.
Shield Unity over on Alec, but Alec flickers in, gets on Tricky. Forces the Crimson Beacon, forces it out of the fight. RP was blazing to win over on Key, now with the RBM as well, but RP is able to BMI and gets bursted down. Meanwhile, Alec still alive, holding 3 members in the back.
That was insane.
Wow.
That was insane. That was so brilliant by Alec. He's bought so much time. Alter Ego completely turned that around from just that point on, and they picked up the first Lord of the game.
I think Tricky was really caught off guard because he had tools available to get away from Alec, but I think even he was like, whoa, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
And it turns out it was way more than enough. It zoned everyone, and Alter Ego with a clean Lord take there, and another stack for Yazuke even. This is getting out of hand for EVOS.
You gotta give props to Alec, man. Like, the way he played that team fight. He got full stack on the Baxia, but he decides to flicker in, taking the risk. He could have been picked off if the whole EVO saw that coming, right?
He was so low as well.
Exactly, but hey, he took the risk and it paid off.
Didn't see it coming. And now Alter Ego playing the slow game. They should be able to get all the turrets, especially with their siege potential. The Hijume is going to be so annoying to deal with for EVOS.
That, and also finally Arthur gets the Sword Trinity, right? Earlier on, when he blazing duet, he didn't have the Sword Trinity yet, so I was afraid that the damage really wouldn't pull through. But now he has it, and that's something that EVOS also need to be aware of. On the other side, though, we see a Holy Crystal for Harris, but that's the momentum shift.
I don't know about all in Nino. Yeah, they noticed too. They're like, okay, we're just gonna hit, but now he's gonna be caught. RWM in the penalty zone from Nino. Luke doesn't even have the Bravest fighter. The blazing duet reeks through him all. Even airlock to mount from Alec. Albert tries his best to win the team fight for the team, but Yazuke gets him shut down.
There is a trade, a small trade though for EVOS. Alec gets taken down, but it's still a 2v4 at this state in time. Arfi gonna be able to push this turret as well. The waves are still crashing. Arfi dives into the base.
Uh-oh, Yazuke on Tricky. One last hit, he gets the Sky Piercer. He's godlike. And now he gets another 8-1-5 Yazuke. Success.
He should be on full stacks right now. There was a valiant effort to defend from EVOS, but Alter Ego, the punish is so decisive and it's so clean, man. There was no angle there for EVOS to try and get anything back. The turret in the bottom lane will fall as well. 80 stacks, baby.
Confirmed.
That's why he was rushing it, man. He knows he has what it takes. He has the backup and the ability to go and get full stacked. Now EVOS on the back foot. They can still play the macro game, but it's different now. They have to rely solely on Erlan.
Erlan. Can he clear side lane?
Can who? Can Key?
Can Key do it on a Baxia?
Not super well.
Well, the thing is, he can, but he's the main guy to open up. If he's not with the team around Lords, Luke's gonna have to use Bravest Fighter to open. Albert's gonna have to use his ult to open, right? So then Alter Ego would just fight them after.
Don't
So
forget.
how to control the far lane? Because
Don't.
You
look
don't.
at this. Look at Alter Ego and how they're playing it.
Yeah. That's the risk EVOS took with this comp.
They gotta stick as 4, man. They can't really split apart like that. Maybe Luke can be the one in charge of clearing, because the Baksha, again, the skills only reset on like big jungle camps. So you can't even get the resets on your skill. That's a quick Lord take from Alter Ego. Oh man. Looking at the beginning of the end right here with a 6K gold lead. Just about enough to really crack open a 7K actually. They can go for a play and crack open the base. Albert though, oh no!
He tried to deal with the wave in the bottom lane. Penalty zone from Nino! Albert gets caught on the blazing duet and the RWM as well. Key cannot move. Oh no, immobilization! Alec was thrown into the gluelet by Tricky.
Yikes. 2 men down right now with all the members ready. The Lord will still be quite a ways away, but it's looking tough, man. There isn't really a win angle for EVOS. They have to get a pickup onto RP or Hijime, something like that.
Oh my lord. Base turn in the mid lane going down. Albert, 10 seconds still. Key, 10 seconds as well. 3 base turrets all down.
Only 3 Tigers left to defend here. Albert and Keith, they're back. Alec gets taken low.
Yeah, good damage. Erlan putting damage on them. But the Bravest Fighters already used as well. They've already used their cycles of skills here. And there's another wave that comes around. That's why Alter Ego are staying. They want to look for the end. The RWM comes down again with a penalty zone as well as Alec is in the backline and Albert tries to go for him. But again, it's Alec just surviving. RB with blazing duet. Erlan forced out of his own Zaman force. Alec gets brought into the base. Poor Patrick. Erlan with the damage. Not enough to go on Nino. RP with a BMI defensively and Alter Ego finally back away.
And EVOS live to defend another day. A successful defense, I would say, for EVOS.
Successful, but at what cost, man? They lost all the turrets and they gave up an additional 1K gold advantage to Alter Ego to stay in the game. With 70 seconds to go, EVOS have to do something drastic here. If they just let the game play out, Alter Ego are very happy to just go for the same plays, the same maneuvers, take the Lord, and end the game with it. EVOS have to do something crazy, so crazy it might just work.
So what's the call? Do they look for a pickoff first before they engage onto something?
Nino
Whoa.
goes in 1v4 with a penalty zone, but he's tanky enough to do it. Albert in the back jumping on Hijime. Yasuke, he went in all alone. Now he goes on to Tricky, buys some mortality in time, but it is the backline that gets completely screwed. Yasuke gets the kill on Erlan. Winter Crown. Gonna get away in time though is the question. Yasuke!
No way.
Gets away in time.
No way. Yasuke!
Wow.
One of the youngest players on Alter Ego. Again in the jungle on this Suyo. He wasn't supposed to survive like that. How did he get away?
That was disgusting, man. That was all the wrong calls, and it doesn't even matter. He went in there, didn't get a reset, didn't really get the impact he wanted. Gets crowd control, was super low, and he got out and made it look easy.
What?
That's disgusting.
Wow.
I can't believe that just happened.
Immortality, winner crown.
That was supposed to be a punish.
That should have been a punish. He jumped on 4 dudes alone and he got a kill and lived to tell the tale.
That's insane. Now Alter Ego are back on track to pick up the next neutral objective of the game and potentially the final one of the game. Hijime doing his best to open up the map as well with his skills. Yasuke already on the Lord as well. Can EVOS find a turning point? Can they look for a pickoff?
Okay.
There's Matter Key in the backline as well. Oh my god, they go all in on Hijime. Albert with a killing spree. Nino penalty zone canceled a little earlier. In the back, it's a mount onto Erlan, but it doesn't even matter as Albert gets a double and Erlan is still alive. He's A-okay. The dismount coming soon. Alec against 5 Tigers, but oh man, looking at the pace, I don't think EVOS can do much with this. The pace of the minions, there's too many of them. They can't even go for Lord.
Are they going to... Well, Erlan's being placed there. He's going to be able to clear it. Should be able to clear it. Yasuke, for some reason, in the top side of the map, was he looking to look for an end angle, perhaps, if EVOS went all in? But no, EVOS going to be straight and stick to the housekeeping. Going to still be able to clear. They forced RP away.
Okay, they get it.
And they also forced Yasuke away.
Still get it in the end. EVOS. Oh!
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Albert didn't retreat there. Oh, he did. It's just late that display, 30 seconds.
Can you imagine?
Dang.
All right. They threw away Altrigo. They negated the gold advantage. An amazing recovery there. They sent Key for a flank. They got the stun on Hijime and went all in on there. Like we said, man, one of these carries taken out, that's a huge damage loss. And Altrigo scrambled to recover, but they just couldn't. Not with the right setup like that. And now they're stuck defending against the Lord.
Oh, is this a comeback angle from EVOS?
Could be. Alter Ego have kind of thrown their game quite a bit with those fights, you know? It happened once, Yazuki got a clean escape, but then they took it again. Also, Key, though. What an opening.
Yeah. Oh, conceal for Altrigo.
Yeah. Trying to get this very annoying wheel. Key.
Can get it though. As the Sea Halberd gets built for RFB, that will be massive in threat potential. But remember, whoa!
Yeah, late game Claude.
Better watch out, man. Luke, especially on the Lapu, you're not all that tanky.
Man, he's already quite low, actually. He's gonna try and regen up, but he gets caught so low, too.
Wow. Claude late game, and clear with the Eve, too.
They can't push.
They can't.
It's a Wishing Lantern on the Eve as well. Hijime is doing max HP damage every single Void Blast. Oh boy. It's still a macro advantage for Altrigo by all means. EVOS have bought enough time, but do they have enough? Can they find another opening there to get a decisive fight? Because back then at least, the Harith, late game Harith is a force that can change the tides of a whole game. Erlan has the skills to do so. But can the team find the fight and allow him to output that damage?
Oh, Hidrume flickers out the safety, but Nino might be caught. Oh, he actually goes in with the penalty zone. Baits out the Crimson Beacon and he flickers out. No Crimson Beacon. Yasuke charges the Blade Surge, but EVO's back away. The waves, though. Look at the bottom wave. Look at the top wave.
Yeah, they're going to be forced to the bottom side of the map quite often and frequently, considering that the Lord has spawned in the other side of the map. Real-time victory rate shows an 85% victory rate for Alter Ego. 15% only for the White Tigers. I mean, all their inhibitor turrets are down, but if EVOS can find Alter Ego in a spot where they're caught lacking, I feel like this can still turn around.
There's always a chance at this in this kind of situation. Looking at the items, by the way, Hijime made an adjustment. He had the cooldown boots, switched it for the rapid boots right here with the brute force. He knows he needs to get away from all of this dive potential, all of this chase coming in from EVOS. He needs to get away from Tricky for the Lantern Flare lift attempts as well. Again, all the cards are set. Altrigo wants to play the slow game. Key going for the same maneuver here, some kind of flank, some way to catch Altrigo off guard, but they're double careful this time.
A slow push is already building for Alter Ego on the bottom side of the map. EVOS, who will they be sending, or are they just going to leave that alone? Remember, RP's on a Claude, so there is still a chance for a possible end angle from the far side of the map. There's a lot of things that EVOS need to think about, and Key might be looking for something.
Oh my god, right on Hijime again, Key! What a flank by Key! Yasuke shuts out by Tricky! Alright, with lazy to it on Tricky, now on Luke. 1v1, a stun comes in for Luke, he goes in for the damage. RP pops in to win a crown, he buys the immortality. Luke's already there as well as Albert buys the immortality as well as he goes in for the fight in the mid lane, but RP will get slain by Key.
Uh-oh. Yasuke, Hijime are down. Albert looking for the next one, perhaps. Can Nino find his way out of this?
Oh, Nino! Now a penalty zone onto Erlan, but Erlan's a very, very well-stacked late-game Harith. He goes in, wins a crown. Emo by Nino. He gets there in time. Now Alec trying to go for the backup as well as the shield unity will finally lock his fate as Erlan claims the kill. But now it's back to housekeeping. Luke has to deal with the waves in the bottom wave, the top wave, the mid wave crashing.
Every single member of Alter Ego are gone, except for Alec. It looks like Erlan and Key want to look for something else. Look at that damage!
He's fully stacked up. Alec goes in for the mount onto Erlan. Now we wait. Hijume's back. Yazuke's back. The wave. There's no way for Luke to join in. And look at that damage by a guy from Alec. Erlan buys immortality. Alec there. Hijume flickers in. Alec flickers in as well. The RWM. And Yasuke gets the kill.
This looks good for Alter Ego right now. It's going to be a pickup onto Alec, but there's not enough damage. Yasuke goes in for the kill.
Uh-oh, Crimson Beacon down as well. Look at the waves. Luke still cannot participate. They have to deal with 3 super minion waves in their base, and it's so frustrating for the Tigers. This is a free Lord, an evolved one adapt.
After all that, Alter Ego pick up the Lord in the 23rd minute of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, after all that effort, after that initial start from Key, being able to take down the main course from Alter Ego down, after that long drawn fight, just because of the lack of inhibitor turrets, Alter Ego still have the benefit.
That's the early game investment that keeps on giving for Alter Ego. Now with this Lord, surely this is the end angle they're looking for. Key, once again, taking the scenic route, trying to get to the back lines of Alter Ego, but surely third time will not be the charm. Alter Ego are definitely on the lookout for him. The conceal's popped.
Luke with a dash away. Luke with the spider now. Oh, it's already made it out. Albert and Key again! He was able to find the fly, but now the blazing man comes around. Albert still there. Winning crown already used up, but a winning crown for Albert also is there. RP, he buys the rose gold, but it's not enough. Nino with a peninsula and a flicker back. Yasuke buys the immortality, but he gets thrown back by the Crimson Beacon and Lantern Flare. Yasuke still gets away. The Evolved Lord. Oh wait, Alec? Alec? Run and bring around the Rosie here. There's no way for him to escape the other way, so he runs straight to EVOS' base.
Wow, man. EVOS, the third time, and it happens again. Deja vu, flashbacks to the 2 times EVOS were able to mount a comeback, and now Yasuke was taken out. The stacks are no longer there. Not the same amount, at least. The death timers are staggered. Alec won't be up for another 50 seconds. EVOS can get a 5v4 situation here, or 5v2 even. They're going for it.
They should be able to end, no?
I think so. No Hijume, no RP. There's no way for them to defend, right? Uh-oh. EVOS with a possible comeback. A wave spawning here. A cannon minion at low HP. A cannon minion at full HP with 1 caster minion in the mid lane for EVOS. Oh, but they clear it. Penalty zone on Luke. Hijume is back up. Now the RWM doing so much damage. Erlan on the back line now pops in his Mod Force as well. Albert walks up and takes Nino down, but Erlan takes a few too many turret shots. Clears out of the Queller. Now it's RP walking up as Izuke goes for the Blade Surge. Wave in the bottom lane. Still good for Alter Ego as the Lord spawns back in the game in 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. 25 minutes, still 50-50. The back and forth. We thought EVOS could end that. Luckily, Hijume spawns just in time to clear out the waves, and Alter Ego look for yet another defense. EVOS the first ones now on the neutral objective.
Oh, look at Suyo. Look at Yasuke. He's going to try to go for the end here.
It has to be the angle,
This
man.
is very risky. Because the Lord is at half HP. EVOS are committing. RP with the Blazing Duet and the Winter Crown, but it's a bit too early now. He pops in the BMI back. And Yasuke has canceled this. Oh my god, he made Luke recall. Lord very low. Albert secures it. EVOS pull a heist.
They've taken it now at a 7K gold lead.
Wow.
The Tiger that was on his last breath, on his last legs, have found ways to get back into the game, found the resources, and now with the Lord, finally, is this the super late angle they've been waiting for? They have the damage reduction. It's gonna be a 5v5. It will be in the base of Alter Ego. They won't have the flank angle. It's gonna come down to mechanics, man. It's gonna come down to the micro decisions at this point.
Man, this is going to be a very difficult Lord to defend as well.
Yep.
EVOS have all the tools that they can. Will Alter Ego's high ground be enough?
Let's see it. They have a Claude and a Yves, so they do have high ground, but they're not pulling the wave. EVOS are not letting that happen. Good zoning by Luke as Streaky pops in the Crimson Beacon. Alec with a dive into the back line, but Airline pops in some on force. Luke, he's too far out! His immortality's down. RB pops in the Blazing Red. The RWM is still doing so much damage with the Wishing Lantern. No! With a penalty zone. How have they won? Yasuke!
Yasuke!
Oh my god, Airline buys the immortality! Beautifully done as Albert gets the shank. Now RB with a clear. Nino in the front with a bit of crown. He's gonna fall as well. Lord at 14,000 HP as Airline pops into Mod Force and gets the immortality. The turret on him already. Albert dives in deep. Airline gets a killing spree. The comeback is complete for EVOS. With 2,000 HP on the Lord, they go for the end and they take us to a game 3.
28 minutes. 28 minutes of intense gameplay. At the very end of it, the White Tigers forced a game number 3 from a very dominant alter ego.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have broken the record yet again for the longest game time. It was Bigatron versus EVOS, 27 minutes and 15 seconds. 28 is this game. A valiant effort from EVOS, and it has paid off. It was not in vain. The dying tiger shows again that a cornered beast is the most dangerous one.
Wow. And how creative is he? When we thought, the Baksha is just kind of like a sandbag in front, he looked for so many concealed plays to turn the tides. While Alter Ego were ahead,